All right. Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
B'Kakwadash.
Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. This is GMS, LA South Bay, coming back with another video. Me and this brother got together again in the spirit. We just gonna go into the Lord's bringing judgment all on this planet. You know what I mean? The Lord's bringing death. He's bringing plagues. He's bringing all manner of judgment on this earth right now. And us, you see us, the men, the Hebrew Israelites, us being from the group GMS, the sect of the Israelites, GMS. We're out there telling you that the Lord, the reason why a lot of these things is going on the earth is because this is of the Most High's will.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you see people getting slaughtered, when you see all these catastrophes, like these natural catastrophes such as earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, things of that nature. That's judgment of the Lord, and those things are getting ready to increase on the earth. Because we're in the last days right now, so things are going to start intensifying. We're gonna have more earthquakes, huge, bigger earthquakes. You know, bigger catastrophes. That's what the Bible was speaking about. And the brother got a scripture, so we're gonna get into it. So hopefully, you brothers out there are edified.
God, and this is Hebrews 10:31. It says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power."
It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power, the Most High, because the Most High has control over your fate. Nobody has free will. There's no such thing as free will. Nobody controls their own destiny. The life, or like, all right, I'm gonna use this as an example. A bum on the street, from the bum on the street to the richest man in society, that's of the Most High's doing. Wherever a state a man is in, is of the Most High. That's of the Most High's will. Whether a man be poor or rich, it's the Most High. All right, go on.
Why don't we just read it again? It says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power."
Yep, it's fearful because, like I said, the Most High controls your outcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can either, Lord could ordain you to be of his elect, or the Lord could ordain you to be a 2/3.
Yep.
Or he could ordain you to be a heathen of the other nations. So it's a fearful thing to be on the Most High's bad side.
Hey, bro, like, you don't mind me saying, like, like you were saying, all these things are going to intensify: natural disasters, wars. We got we got martial law coming. We got pestilence.
Yep.
We got all diverse manners of of destruction and calamities and woes coming to the world. So it is a fearful thing to not be on the Most High's good side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've seen dudes that were once part of this, that were once in the truth. We've seen the things that have happened to them since the Lord took them out, and that's a fearful thing, man.
Right.
To not have that hedge, to not have that protection, to be out there, just exposed, just open to whatever things Esau got prepared.
Yeah.
Hey, man, fuck all that. Hey, that's why we out here, pushing the word in sincerity and in faith, man.
That's
trying
right.
to please the Most High.
That's right.
That's
right. And then, us being in this truth, the Most High has a hedge over us. You read about Psalms 91, it speaks about being in that habitation of the Most High. Having that hedge, that protection. Because 2/3 of our people, these heathens and Esau, they don't have that hedge. They don't have that protection of the Lord. That's why you see our people, they died and they get, brutalized. They get gunned down like dogs in the street. or they die in car accidents. They OD on drugs. They don't have this dwelling, this spiritual dwelling, which is this truth, this word, this understanding. Because the Lord gotta give you that spirit to receive this.
I got another one. This
Lord.
is Psalms 34:7.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "The angel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai encampeth round about them that fear him
Mm-hmm.
and delivereth them."
Right. So the Lord delivers those that fear him. Because the majority of our people, you know, the men of our nation and the women of our nation, they don't fear the Lord.
Nope.
And it's evident. If you go through all the ghettos of the world, wherever our people may be, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, wherever they may be in these cities, and not just the ghetto, because you got Israelites that live all over, but for the most part, they live in the ghettos. But wherever city they may be, what are they doing? The majority of them are following the ways of Esau, the other nations. They following the ways that's against the Most High. Or are they sinning against the Most High? They committing idolatry, they're worshiping other gods. They're being homosexuals. They're eating abominations. You know, they totally sinning against their power and they don't even know it.
Let me grab another precept real quick. There's Ecclesiastes 8:11. It says, "Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil."
Right.
Cause like you were saying, 2/3 of our nation, you could see that they don't fear the Most High based on how they're living.
Right.
They're whoremongers. They sell drugs and death to their own people.
Right.
They tear down their brother every chance they get.
Yeah.
They commit all kind of wickedness. Against their brother. They just out and about. Drunk on all the different philosophies of the world.
Yep.
And they don't fear the Most High, and you know because sometimes the Most High might not judge someone swiftly. They think like, hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
Like either the Most High ain't watching, or maybe I'm outsmarting the Most High, or whatever the case may be. They think because the Most High is striking them down at the very moment that they're good, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing.
Right. And they don't believe there's a Most High. They don't believe there's a God, really. They don't really believe there's a consequence to the action. That's why they do the things they do. They do it blatantly. They do it with no remorse. They do it without thought. They just do it because they feel it just shows that they don't believe there's a just power, which shows they're reprobate.
Well, I can read a little bit more. It says, "Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him."
Right. So it seems like these wicked ass niggas. Let's use let's just use Jesse Jackass and Al Sharpton for an example. These niggas have been living for a long time, but these niggas are sellouts. And it seemed like they prosper. It seemed like nothing is happening to them. But the Lord gonna get them niggas. They gonna get theirs. It says it shall be well with them that fear the Lord.
Yeah.
Because when that time comes, the righteous, the brothers that's in, the Lord ordained to be of the elect, he's gonna be a covering. They're gonna be covered in that time. They're gonna have that protection. They're gonna have the angels over them.
Kind of some more on that. It says, verse 13, "But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High."
Right. So it ain't gonna be well with the wicked of our people.
Yeah.
You going off. You coming up against the Lord. The men the Lord sent out to warn you of what's to come. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here to do. We're here to warn you. We're blowing the trumpet. We're sounding the trumpet so you can get right with the Lord, because that's what it's all about. It's all about serving the Lord.
Hey, bro. So like you were saying, like you give them examples of them dudes that have been doing wickedness forever. So it may seem like you know, someone that's not spiritual will see it as like, well, damn, they've been around forever. They must be doing something right,
Right.
or nothing's gonna happen to them if it hasn't happened already.
Right.
Hey, but the Most High is gonna get them, at the time that He said to judge them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it could seem like the wicked are prospering, but hey, the Most High got them.
Right. And it's also to show the magnify the truth of the Lord, because the Lord ain't just gonna come just like that. The Lord is gonna let things ride for a bit, so that way when it comes, it's gonna be that much great glory. Because especially the men out there, because they gonna see, because it seems like nothing happened and people talk shit. Y'all been out there for years, but when it comes, and we've been out there for years, that's just gonna be glory on our part.
Hey, bro, like in the days of Noah, the Most High let a man's wickedness, get all, go all the, get all the way to the top, reach the top, and then, like you said, to magnify and glorify His name, then He came with that judgment, with that huge judgment. He flooded the whole earth.
That's right. That's right.
So it's happening again. Hey, the men of the Lord, are spiritually are spiritual Noahs.
That's right.
Like when Noah was building the ark, we're building the spiritual ark, and like Noah was prophesying, we're prophesying.
Yep.
And then the people are gonna be doing the same bullshit they always been doing.
Right.
And then the day of the Lord, like it says, is gonna get them like a thief in the night with the pants down, so to speak.
That's right.
All right.
Right.
Let me go back to that Psalm. Psalms 34:7. It says, the angel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth him. So, if you're not fearing the Most High, like 2/3 of our people, like, like these Fallout boys, hey, when all that's coming that the brother was talking about, natural disasters, martial law, Esau's going to come down on Jake, hey, you're going to be fucked.
Yeah.
Because you didn't fear the Lord, because you didn't. And if you fear the Lord, what you gonna do, bro? You're gonna look to please the Lord.
Right.
You're gonna be out there pushing His word.
Right. Right. Yeah. You're not gonna throw in the towel.
Yeah.
You're gonna whatever you're going through, you're gonna be able to. The Lord, but the Lord gotta give you that spirit.
Okay.
Because if the Lord don't give you that spirit to endure, it's like a car. It's like a brand new car, but if it doesn't have gas in it, it's not gonna go nowhere. So the Lord gotta give you that fuel. The Lord gotta give you that fuel, that everlasting fuel in this truth. He gotta give you that everlasting fuel, because that's the only way you're gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Guys that gave up, they didn't have that everlasting fuel. They that's why they endured for a while. They might have had a third in a tank or half a tank. Or shit, they probably had just a little in the tank.
Okay.
But they didn't have that it wasn't, they wasn't on full. The Lord didn't give them that fuel to go to the end.
Hey, bro, real quick, how you said they might have had a little gas in the tank? Well, we know a guy who, he said, his battery was low.
Yeah.
So the Most High didn't give him that full battery, that full charge.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a bulb that doesn't give full light. It's like a dud, basically.
Yeah.
That's man. That's why this thing. That's why I said it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power, because you don't know. The Lord can just take your spirit away from you. Take this word from you.
I'm gonna get something on that. It's a Sirach 2, and it says 13. It says, "Woe unto them that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended."
Right. You faint-hearted, meaning your mind. You weak in your mind.
Yeah.
You start doubting. You start to waver. You start and it manifests in you physically. You start doing shit. You start hanging out with niggas in the world that you used to know. You slowly stop coming around brothers. You don't call brothers no more. Now you're not coming to camp no more. That's a faint. That's a faint. Somebody that's faint hearted.
God, and someone that's faint-hearted, hey, because you know, hey, Satan's gonna tempt, every brother,
Yeah.
we all have them trials, you know what I'm saying? But like
Mm-hmm.
when you were tempted, you didn't rebuke that,
Right.
or you weren't praying, or you weren't studying, you weren't in the spirit.
Right.
So when Satan seen you, it was like, hey, this guy's food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't connected to his power.
Right. And in a visual like that, the reason why that happens is because they come into the truth for the wrong reasons. You never was in the spirit.
Yeah.
Because a brother that's in the spirit, you in this truth, you in the spirit of the Lord. The scriptures say a wise man knoweth when he slippeth, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the only way you can know that is if the Lord has to reveal those things to you.
God.
You know.
Hey, bro, that's where self-examination comes in.
Yep.
Because if you examining yourself, then you gonna realize when you fuck up.
Yep.
In the spirit, you gonna know when you fucking do it wrong.
Right. Right. But if you a reprobate, void of judgment, you can't even examine yourself. You don't even know how to examine yourself if you're a reprobate.
Let me get one real quick. It's a lot, but wait
Because
one second.
this part, the thing about this truth, like I always say, is it's about the scriptures speak about be doers of the word, not hearers only. This thing is all about action. Action speak louder than words.
Let me get a quick one real quick. This is Sirach 18:20. It says, "Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the days of visitation, I shall find mercy." So if you're examining yourself, like the brother said, a righteous man fall, slip it, but he gets back up.
Right.
If you're examining yourself, you're gonna know, if you weren't doing the right thing, or if you could be doing more, or what things you need to iron out in yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're examining yourself, then you'll know these things, man, and you'll correct them. And it says, "Before judgment, examine thyself, and the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy." So the men that's humble enough that examine themselves, know when they fucking up, repents and does right. Hey, when the Most High visits this place, you're gonna have grace and mercy, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna be fucked up like 2/3 out here, getting destroyed, getting fucking slaughtered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you were spiritual, man.
Right. And it takes being sorrowful. You know what I'm saying? That's why when brothers rebuke you or you get rebuked, so we always speak about that woe is me spirit, right? Yeah. Well, sometimes it's good to be sorrowful. It's good to be in a sorrowful spirit, a godly sorrow. The scriptures speak about a godly sorrow, a sorrow unto repentance, a sorrow that make you do the right thing. Because that's what rebuke is all about. When somebody rebukes you, yeah, they're trying to hurt you. They're trying to cut you. They're trying to make your feelings. They're trying to make you feel bad. So when you feel bad, it makes you want to do the right thing. You don't want to have that blot, that stain upon your name.
Come on, bro. I got another one. This is also, it's back in Psalms 34, but it's Psalms 34:18. It says, "Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit."
Right. So it's a balance with sorrow. You got the woe is me sorrow, that sorrow that's gonna destroy you. But then you got the godly, a godly sorrow that make you want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, we all worthy of death.
Yeah.
We all have committed sins unto death. But the Lord has given us an opportunity, a chance at redemption.
God.
You know what I'm saying? So when you come back into this opportunity of redemption, you gotta be humble. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be humble, and you gotta be willing to make sacrifices.
Hey, God.
For the Lord.
Hey, bro, like you said, that broken heart and contrite spirit, it keeps you humble. Yeah. Because like the brother said, that your righteousness are as filthy rags. Mm-hmm. We know that, hey, man, the Most High could have put us to death, for all the things that we've done, man. Yeah. We was in the world, being idol worshipers, being, adulterers, being all kind of fucking wicked shit. Right. So that should keep you humble, knowing that, hey man, hey, the Most High chose me, and I'm grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna get, I'm not gonna let my head swell and think like, well, hey, I'm all good, like
Right.
I'm important in this thing.
Right.
Hey, the Most High could take you out just like He brought you in.
Right.
So having that like the brother said, that godly sorrow is to keep you humble, man. It's to keep you knowing that, like, at the end of the day, this ain't about us, man. This is about pleasing Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
That's right. That's right.
There's a little more. It says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh Shem Yahushai delivered him out of all of them.
Yeah. So yeah, we go through a lot of, brothers go through hell. Brothers got afflictions.
Yeah.
But it also says the Lord delivers them out of all.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be in this condition forever. This is just a temporary thing. This is a prison sentence, man.
Yeah.
We weren't brought. The Lord didn't bring us here to have a jolly good time. The Lord brought us here to serve a punishment. Why you think we have jobs? That we don't have jobs just to sustain ourselves. Yeah, it sustains yourself, but this is prison. We're slaves. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to work, I don't give a damn what you do. You're a slave.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta we all use this damn FRN note to pay your bills or whatever you need to take care of. So we're all subjected under this society.
Well, I got one. It's Acts 14:22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples, and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we through much tribulation, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Right. It says much tribulation, man. Yeah. So that's why the apostles, especially Apostle Paul, will write those letters to the brethren to exhort them to continue in the faith. Because he was basically warning them, hey, look, you're going to go through a lot. There's going to be a lot of tribulation in this thing. You're going to have trials. You're going to have false brethren. You may be shipwrecked. You may even be killed.
Yeah.
That's why, they're counting the cost. You got to be, when you come into this truth, you got to be serious minded. Yeah. This thing ain't no joke. This ain't no thing where you come on the live chats or the comment board and you be a keyboard warrior.
Cheerleader.
You cheerleading. You think everything is funny. This thing ain't no joke, man. Now, you might see us brothers laugh from time to time. I ain't saying, you ain't gonna laugh here and there. But I'm just saying, overall, you gotta be serious about this. This ain't no, you don't play around with this. And you don't treat this like you treat your fucking job or, you can just bullshit with this. No. This is our number one priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you be on Esau's job and shit. You don't be bullshitting. You don't want the fucking Esau catch you slacking off. Well, it's the same thing with the Lord.
And you know how you said that Paul would write a lot of these letters to let the disciples and the believers know that they're gonna go through a lot of hell. It's also just like Apostle Gabar always says that if he can use one word to describe his truth, is to suffer.
Right.
So hey, you're gonna go through hell in this thing.
Right.
You're gonna go through. You're gonna have trials, tribulations, temptation. But if you fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is gonna give it the things that you need to escape it, man.
That's right.
To get to jump to get over the obstacle.
That's right, and that's why it's important, to be lowly. The best way to be in this truth is just to be, don't be trying to be all in the forefront. Just be lowly. You know what I'm saying? Just do the things the Lord told you that the Lord commanded you. Just do it to the best of your ability and stay low key. Don't be trying to put yourself on Front Street, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about being popular. This ain't about being no goddamn celebrity. But this is about, you gotta do the work, but it's about being sincere. And you also gotta practice what you preach. Go on.
Hey, real quick, bro, you know It said through much tribulation we're going to enter into the kingdom. Hey, because if you're an Israelite, you're gonna suffer on this side.
Right.
So you might as well suffer for Yahbashim Yahushai's sake,
Mm-hmm.
and then have that have that grace and that mercy and obtain salvation and be these dudes out here that are fucked up now and are going to be in even a worse state when the Most High visits this place.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And suffer for the Lord's sake. Suffer for righteousness. Don't suffer as a nigga. Being a nigga, you out there doing stupid shit, and then you get locked up because you ain't got no goddamn sense. You know, you out there getting carnal with people, or you out there just being a damn degenerate.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't talking about nobody in particular. You know, just speaking in general. You know what I'm saying? Just things on not how to, not how not to be. All right.
Well, let me get the script that I mentioned. It's 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. It says, "There had no temptation taking you but such as is common to man, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
Right.
But will with the temptation also make a way to escape it."
Right. So the Lord will give you a way out.
Yeah.
If you being tempted above what you are able to handle, the Lord will make it a way out for you. For example, all right, you might be on a job, right? And it's a chick there. She look fine as hell, right? And she you know that she flirting with you. So you go talk to her and you ask her that she has a husband, and she tell you yeah. Now that you know she has a husband, she's off limits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she's trying to still flirt with you, and what are you gonna do? And say she come to you again, offers you to have sex with her, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take the spiritual route and be like, no, deny that and don't distance yourself from her, or are you gonna act upon your flesh and commit adultery?
Mm-hmm.
See, the Lord will put tests in front of you to see what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
And that's part of walking in the spirit. Because if you're not walking in the spirit, you're gonna get trapped up in these little tests.
Let me read that again. It says, there had no 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There had no temptation taking you but such as is common to man.
Mm-hmm.
So this happens to every man in the truth.
Yep.
It says, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Right. That's right. The Lord make it to where, he'll be a test on you, but the Lord give you hints.
Yeah.
The Lord give you little hints. And you'll catch it. Yeah. If you spiritual, you'll know certain things. Lord always send brother spiritual hints.
Yeah. That was it on that one, but the Most High is gonna give you, the abilities to overcome, these kind of tests, like the brother was saying, or afflictions that you may suffer, or hardships that you go through, if you fear and have faith, man.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're not gonna have that angel encamping around you. You're not gonna have that hedge.
Right.
You're not gonna have that protection. You're not gonna have a mercy or grace.
Right.
You're gonna be, hey man, you're gonna be out there, and I don't even know how to say it, but you're just gonna be out there just with no hope.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And it made me think about that woman that touched the hem of Yahushua's garment. And Yahushua knew, he said, who touched me? And the disciples was looking at him like, hey, all these people around you. But Yahushua knew because he felt that because he had spiritual power. He felt somebody, because he felt that like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And so Yahushua was like, who touched me? But it was I'm bringing it up, just to show that you got to have faith. Because what did Yahushua tell that woman that touched the hem of his garment? Your faith had made you whole. You know what I'm saying? So your faith is going to manifest, whether you believe in this thing or not. Because when it all boils down to, it's all going to boil down to your faith. If you one of the men that's been, or ordained to be martyrs for the testimony of the Lord, and it comes down to it, and you're about to get beheaded for the word, are you going to deny the faith, or are you going to like Paul, like the Apostle Paul? He said, "I fought the good fight." Are you going to be in that spirit, or are you going to be? Are you going to deny the Lord? Because we all going. Because when that time comes, we all going to be tested. The great tribulation, the hour of temptation. We all gonna be tempted in that day. But if you remember these scriptures, you remember what the Lord said. You remember that everything that was written aforetime was written for our learning, for the moments we getting ready to approach. Then the Lord that'll stabilize your mind. As the scripture say, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time. So these scriptures are going to stabilize us. These scriptures are going to keep us calm. It's going to keep us cool and collective in that time.
Hey, bro, because all the stuff that's going to be going on, and people are going to be out here bugging the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the spirit, they don't have this knowledge, they don't have this truth.
Yeah.
Like the brother brought up scripture. Knowledge and wisdom should be a stability of our time. So we're going to be good in that day.
Right.
And we're not gonna bug out. We're gonna know, all right, hey, the Most High prophesied about these times. Shit is all fucked up. You might be away from brothers. You might not see brothers. You might be by yourself. You might be stranded somewhere. Right. But you'll know that, hey, I fear and have faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. I've done things to please him. I've sacrificed my life for this. Mm-hmm. And the Most High's gonna take care of me, like he's always taking care of his prophets.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know if you want to just finish on this one.
Yeah, we can finish it.
This is Revelation 2:10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Yeah.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
So we're going to be tried for a period, We'll be tried for a little period, but it also says, matter of fact, keep reading.
It says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Right. So be faithful unto death, and the Lord gonna give us the crown of life. Because it's what it says in the Apocrypha. You ain't gotta get it. It says, strive for the truth unto death.
Yeah.
All right. Even if it means that you die. This is how serious this word is. This is life or death.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be willing to die for this. So this is some serious thing, man. This is like a Passover, Solomon. This is really a solemn assembly.
Yeah.
This is very, very, very serious. This ain't nothing to be playing around with. This ain't the social media trendy thing. All right, this is a salvation thing. This is a get right or be destroyed thing. Go on.
Hey, bro, real quick, the scripture you quoted, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Yeah.
So of you putting it all on the line, of you willing to die for Yahweh Shem Shai's sake, for your brethren, the Most High is gonna fight for you.
That's right.
And like you see, in the scriptures, countless, examples, like in Maccabees, when Judas Maccabees and his men were gonna fight, all the different kingdoms, and there were powerful armies. Hey, but the Most High used to send angels down and fuck them people up.
Yeah.
So if you strive for the truth unto death, the Most High is gonna do the same for you.
That's right. That made me think of that old Larry H. Parker commercial. We'll fight for you.
Hey, if you fear Yahweh Shem Shai, if you have faith and your faith is manifested through works, Hey, the Most High is gonna fight for you.
Yeah.
You know. Let me read that again. It says Revelation 2:10. Fear none of these things, for thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
It says, be thou faithful unto death,
Right.
and I will give thee a crown of life.
Right. Give you the crown of life. Cause where's that crown of life? That's that salvation, kingdom of heaven. You know, because we ain't living right now. We just existing in this mud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I listened to this Jake, his little podcast. This guy named Tony O'More. His show is called Tone Talks. He made a statement, a solid statement. He said, a lot of our people in this society, they're not working to live, they living to work. You know what I'm saying? And he was speaking how Jake do super commutes. I'm one of the Jakes that do that. I drive an hour and some change to work and an hour and some change back home every day. You know, because I live, I don't live in Los Angeles County. I work in the county of Los Angeles, but I live outside Los Angeles County. So I drive 50 plus miles to work and 50 plus miles back. So that's like over 100 miles a day I'm driving. So I'm basically super commuting. And he was saying that, and I was solid because we in this society, we're not even working to live. We living to work. You know, the money that you make is pretty much to take care of your bills and enough money to get you to and far from work.
Hey, bro. Yeah, that's true, bro. Jake basically works just to have enough money to get to and from work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and not starve to death.
Yeah.
You know, because we're in captivity. Yep. We're under these other nations. So, like the brother said, we're not living. We're just existing. Yep. But that crown of life, hey, that's the kingdom. We're gonna be really living it up in the kingdom. We're gonna have these other nations under our foot. You know what I'm saying? Our people are gonna be righteous, are gonna be in order, and the elect, Lord willing, we're part of that number. Hey, we're gonna reign alongside Yahushua, man. You know?
Yep. That's it.
So that's that crown of life.
Yep, that's it. You know, so with that, you know, we're gonna wrap it up. Hopefully this was edifying. You know, if it sounded like we were, you know, rattling off Salakia, you know, that ain't, man, but this, you know, the spirit, man, and the spirit is animated. And then, you know, we love doing it. So hopefully you brothers was edified. You know, brothers stay in the spirit, man. You know, just be very, very serious minded about this. You know what I'm saying? Because we in some very serious time, man. Lord ain't playing. So with that, we're gonna close it out. Want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, nails a great millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. And we're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.